drive to right.
Takes a three.
Touchdown 49ers.
Hurry!
Odds are out. Not a lot of value on the Warriors. As far as the Warriors, you could get a little bit of value if you want to go 4-0. That's 9-2. Warriors sweep is 9-2.
Okay.
By the way, if you want to go Cavs sweep, 125-1.
Okay.
If you want to go Warriors,
I'll take those bets.
exactly.
Forget putting them in with your local book. I'll take those.
If you want to go Warriors in 5, and that's what a lot of people are saying, because the Warriors may sleepwalk through 1, that's 8-5.
8-5.
Which
okay.
that isn't bad. Warriors win 4 games to 2, 4-1, 4 games to 3, 4-1. So that's your value there.
If I were going to bet, I would bet the sweep.
Bet the sweep?
Yeah, because I think there's a better chance that it's going to be a
9-2.
sweep than go 7.
Yeah.
And 7's only 4-1. I get 4.5-1 on a sweep, so I think there's a much better chance it's a sweep than 7. But yeah, 5 is most likely. That's what I think it'll be 5, but I wouldn't bet 5. I'm making a whole lot of value there. Only 8-5. Nah.
MVP odds: Durant 2-3,
Okay.
Curry 7-4, LeBron 6-1. A little bit of value here. Draymond 12-1, Klay Thompson 14-1. Iguodala's going to miss game 1. If you haven't heard, he's 100-1. So there you go.
Should have had him a couple years ago.
Would have been nice.
I'm going to win in 2 years.
You get some value out of Draymond 12-1 or Klay 14-1. Maybe get one of those guys, but likely probably Durant again. Maybe Steph.
I could see Klay. Klay going ballistic and having a couple big games, and maybe if you win it in 4, all you need to do is have 2 really big games and a couple decent games, and you win the MVP.
This isn't bad. Would you go over or under this? LeBron James average points per game in the NBA Finals 34.5. Over or under?
Under.
You go under 34.5?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to, but God, it's a lot of points. I know he's capable of it.
Right. I almost think the Warriors will do that.
40.
Yeah. I almost think the Warriors will do that thing where it's like, burn yourself out, dude. You want to score 40, go for it. Highest one-game total by LeBron James. Would you go over or under 42.5?
Over.
I would too.
I'll go over.
He's at least going to have one game where he just goes bananas.
But I think there'll be one game where he's in the low 20s. And if you're in the low 20s one game, that's going to be tough to get that 34.5. But I think one game he'll go nuts. I'd feel better about going over 42.5 than I would under 34.5 for an average. I don't love that one. If I had to, I'd go under. But yeah, I feel pretty good about him one game getting 43, 44 points because he's done it throughout the course of this playoffs. I mean, he has these monster games where he's just unstoppable. And if Iguodala doesn't play or is limited, that's a guy they love to guard LeBron because he can make him work. Now you don't have him on LeBron, and you're going to have Durant and Draymond, which are good options. But when you have 3 guys instead of 2, it's going to be harder for him to score. You're right. I think he's going to get worn down. But again, it wouldn't surprise me if in one of the first 2 games he had a monster game if Iguodala doesn't play. We know he's not playing the first one. Who knows if he'll play the second one.
Let me give you 2 more. Average points per game, Steph Curry over under 26. Average points, Durant 30 over under. 26 for Steph, 30 for Durant.
I'll go over Steph, under Durant. What I'll go. So Durant under 30, Steph over 26.5. Steph seems to have found his groove over the last couple games. Like he was hitting shots against the Rockets like we're used to seeing Steph hit shots. Step back, crossover, in transition, 5 feet behind the line, where you're thinking, okay, this guy, because he struggled a little bit in Game 7, like to start off the game. Then you look up, it's like, damn, dude almost has a triple-double. He's killing it out there. So it seems like he's in the flow right now. And when he's in the flow, you can expect big things from him. I would think, I don't even know if you're Tyronn Lue, who you concentrate on with the Warriors. That's what makes them so tough. You have 3 guys and get you 40. Most teams have a couple guys and get you 20, 25. These guys have 3 guys and get you 40 or 50. I mean, they all have 50 in their back pocket. I don't know if any of them have scored 60. They probably have. But I just think they're going to try and keep Durant from just going off because he more
but
so
you can't
than
put LeBron
Steph,
on. That's the thing is Don't you think they're going to put LeBron on Draymond and let him just kind of float defensively? And plus, he can't get tired. I mean, at key times, he might go on Durant. But, I mean, who do they have?
Probably they're going to – I mean, my best guess would be they'll start Jeff Green.
Yeah.
If they start Jeff Green will be on Durant because of his length and athleticism. He's the to me, he would be the easy choice to guard him. Steph will get George Hill probably be on Steph. But no, I mean, look, the Warriors are going to match up better with the Cavs when they're on defense, and the Cavs will because they're a better defensive team.
Like Houston. They can't do the switching like Houston.
No, I don't. Well, they'll probably try because that's just the NBA now. Everyone just decides to switch. But look, throughout the course of the season, the Warriors were a much better defensive team than the Cavs. They weren't as good as they were last year.
The Cavs were second worst in the league.
But the Cavs are terrible.
Efficiency-wise.
And they've been okay throughout the course of the
playoffs.
playoffs. They've been better in the playoffs, but they're going to have their hands full. They're going to have to come up. I think for the Cavs, I mean, it always starts with keeping your guy in front of you and man-to-man defense, but they're going to have to come up with some schemes if they're going to want to stop the Warriors. But I do think maybe slightly more of the focus is on Durant, and that's why I think Steph goes over 26.5. I think he's going to have I think he'll have a big series, and I'll call for him to be the MVP this time. He hasn't got it yet.
Nice.
You've had Iguodala and Durant as the MVPs.
That's right. Steph hasn't been the MVP yet. How weird is that?
He's won 2 regular season, but not a final. So I think Steph gets it done this time.